email through our website. Let's get things over to First Alert Chief Meteorologist Dave Aguilera. Dave, we've got a First Alert weather day for tomorrow.
We do indeed, yeah. We started out with the heat wave today, 80, our first 80-degree day of the season, and it's going to get even hotter tomorrow. If you're out there tonight, temperatures aren't too bad. Take a look, 62 in Aurora. Fort Collins back here is also in the 50s up that way, 62 still in Denver, and it's still 60 in Castle Rock. But take a look at what we got going on for tomorrow. Everything in the green shades, which spreads all the way up to Carr behind me, down through Denver, Castle Rock, and into southern Colorado. Red flag warning for high fire danger in these areas, and it starts tomorrow at 11 o'clock, so we're watching for that. Let's take you up and I'll just kind of walk you through this. We've got three big things we're watching for this. It's wind, it's dryness, and it's record-setting temperatures as well. Start you out with the dryness here. Just to give you an idea, tonight our humidity levels are in the 12th percentile in Lakewood, 18% in Windsor. Earlier today they were in the single digits, and that will happen again tomorrow as the humidity levels drop down. And it's going to be hot on top of that. 84 in Castle Rock. You see the 80s stretching across Denver all the way up into Wellington for the Front Range, the hottest day of the year so far. And what makes it so hot? A downsloping wind that is really going to kick up in the afternoon across the Front Range. We could have 30 to 40 mile per hour gusts of wind, and that's the reason for the red flag warning. And again, it runs from noon till 8 p.m. for our area all the way down into southern Colorado, the San Luis Valley, and a big chunk of western Colorado, including Aspen, Eagle, Grand Junction, and Montrose as well out in that area. And that's why we have a First Alert weather day. Record heat, gusty winds, and low humidity. If you can, please avoid any outdoor burning and any activity out there that can produce a spark. With that kind of wind and heat, it could just take off. All right, let's talk about the next 24 hours here, and we roll you through this. We are looking at that ridge strengthening tomorrow, but then watch what happens almost as quickly as the warmth moves in. We've got a cooling trough that dumps right across sections of Colorado here. It's going to be windy, it's going to be cooler, and we could have some showers at the end of the day on Sunday. Tomorrow, no showers, but along with the heat and the wind, we might have a few passing clouds. We could get a little mountain wave cloud forming right along the Front Range foothills during the day tomorrow. But look at the heat, 80s and 90s east. We'll be in the 60s and 70s in the mountains, and a string of 80s out there on the western slope as well. So if you're in Evergreen tomorrow, should be about 77, up in Brighton about 87, and we check in with the neighborhood network and take you into the Arvada area. If you are in Kings Mill, Lake Crest, all the way up to Sheridan Green, you are going to be in the middle 80s coming up for tomorrow. If we make it to that 86, that's a new record high for us. The record high tomorrow is 85. 65 on Sunday with rain showers, maybe a little rain-snow mix, little to no accumulation. 59 on Monday. By tax day, we're back to 72. Chance of rain coming up Wednesday into Thursday, and then beyond that, we got a roll of 60s taking us all the way through the Easter holiday.
All right, Dave, thank you. Sports anchor Eric Christensen.